God has chosen to forget a whole lot of things he knew about you. Woo! Hallelujah. Redemption is more than just forgiveness of sin. Redemption is to be taken back to the original thoughts of God concerning your life. So no matter what you've done or how long you have spent spinning your wheel, no matter how long you spent on the gerbil wheel of performance, trying to earn your salvation, God looks over all of that. He said, you didn't need to waste those days, but I'm a redeemer of time. So as soon as you come to the revelation of who I am, you'll also have a revelation of who you are because of who I am. Come on. And I will redeem the years. We're blessed people. The word has set us free. So he says to us, I am joined to you like a wall. So when it feels like the walls are closing in on us, he is experiencing the same thing that we are experiencing. Somebody said, I need that in the New Testament. I'm glad you do. The New Testament says he is touched with the feelings of our infirmities. So when you hit a roadblock, he does too. That doesn't mean he can't move beyond. He's the only one that can. But it means he feels your roadblock. When you get stuck in the mud, he feels you're stuck. Come on. When you get weary and discouraged, he feels your weariness. He feels your discouragement. The good thing is he's not a Job's comforter. He didn't just come to tell you why you got to where you are. He came to do something about it. Aren't you glad you serve a God who's able to do something about it? He's touched with the feeling of our infirmities. All through the word, we see God joining himself to the struggles of his servants, even his disobedient servants, of which there must be some among us. Because if there's ever been a time in your life that you have not obeyed the Lord, you've been a disobedient servant. And you can wallow around in your sorrow and in your discouragement and your condemnation, or you can choose like a captive daughter of Zion. Get up! Awake! Awake! Put on your strength, O Zion. Shake yourself from the dust. So God is always joining himself to the struggles of even his disobedient servants. It's one of the most comforting and encouraging pictures that we have of the care that God has for his children. And we have it all the way through the Bible. Are you with me? This is a message to tell you that God joined himself to you in your heartache, in your sorrow, in your pain, in your loss, in your mistake. He joined himself to you in your backsliding, in your lukewarmness. When you grew cold, he was still joined to you. When you cared about him and when you didn't care about him, he was still joined to you. And he's got an appointment. He's got an appointment for you at the house of God. He's got an appointment for you at Beit El. He wants you to get down to the house of God. Remember, you're the house. He just wants you to acknowledge that you're his house, and he wants you to corporately meet with believers. This modern church will never, ever, ever, ever convince me that being in church somewhere is not important.